Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm always breaking down the hot sports topics of the day. My name is Mike. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube to get all of my videos delivered directly to your inbox. Have you ever wondered how the NFL issues their fines? Just when you think you have a grip on how the NFL does business, how they levy fines, what justifies a certain amount for a fine, they come out with the stuff they did today. Two fines were given by the NFL League office today. One was to Frank Gore for violating the dress code policy and wearing his socks too low. For wearing his socks too low in the NFC Championship game, Frank Gore gets a $10,500 fine from the league office. Yeah, $10,500. How they arrive at that number, who knows? Okay. On the flip side, Tom Brady, for sliding, kicking his leg up, and basically purposely trying to cleat Ed Reed, the safety for the Ravens, doing something like that only gets Brady a $10,000 fine from the league office. So you do something that could potentially hurt someone and hurt someone severely, and you only get a $10,000 fine. But if your socks are too low during a game and you violate a dress code policy, you actually get fined more for that. Tell me how that makes any sense. Sometimes I don't think the NFL really thinks about how certain things they do are going to be perceived. The story's going to be now, since these fines were given out hours apart from each other, the story's going to be now, well, how does Tom Brady get fined less than a guy who all he did was wear his socks too low? Okay? I think at minimum, Brady should have gotten a $25,000 fine minimum based on the different fines that have been given out for this kind of thing in the past. I'll even go as low as a $20,000 fine. We saw Sue get fined more for a cleating infraction earlier this season. But remember, Sue has a very checkered past with the league, and I think they do take that into consideration when they're giving out fines. Brady does not have a checkered past with the league. If anything, the NFL has been accused of protecting Brady and protecting the Patriots at all costs. So some people may even be surprised that Brady got fined. Okay, some people will be angry Brady didn't get fined enough. But I think when people compare it again to the fining of Frank Gore being $500 higher when all he did was not wear his socks high enough, I think it's pretty ridiculous. And I think you're going to hear an uproar that, even when the league fines the Patriots or comes down on the Patriots, that it still doesn't make much sense. And it'll probably be perceived as, once again, the league kind of catering to the Patriots and catering to the quarterback and catering to Tom Brady. But however you want to look at this, it's a pretty puzzling fine structure that the NFL has. Tom Brady, I'm sure, could pay his $10,000 fine. He probably has that under one of his couch cushions there. And I'm sure the lovely mansion that him and Giselle live in. But again, you'll be hearing a lot about this, I'm sure, tomorrow, the comparison of the fines. Ed Reed came out and said that, what Brady did there at the end of the first half, by sliding and kicking up at Ed Reed, that actually gave the Ravens more fuel for their fire. I even have heard Patriot fans already on, comments on stories regarding the fine for Brady and things like this, wondering why Bernard Pollard hasn't been fined. So you'll hear for Bernard Pollard, obviously, for his game-changing hit, really, on Stephen Ridley there in the second half of the AFC Championship game. You'll hear Patriots fans say, why wasn't he fined? Why is Tom Brady fined for sliding and kicking his leg up when he didn't really hurt Ed Reed? You're going to hear all this banter going back and forth, but this is what makes the NFL great. Even on the week where there's no games, think of all the storylines you've had unfold here, and one of them will definitely be Frank Gore getting a higher, sometimes I think the NFL does this on purpose to get in the news, but Frank Gore, again, getting a higher fine, monetary-wise, $500 more for wearing his socks too low as compared to Tom Brady, the Tom Brady-Ed Reed incident. So let me know what you guys think of the fine. I'm actually surprised they even fined Brady in the first place. But then I think if you're going to fine Brady, realize you just gave a guy a fine for wearing his socks too low, and maybe make the Brady fine more than that. It kind of makes your whole fine structure, look ridiculous, quite frankly. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter as well, at SNewsAnalysis. And again, guys, I probably upload between 1 and 4 videos a day here to my YouTube channel about all different sports. So be sure to subscribe to my page. Thanks, guys, and have a good night.